welcome to my channel. If this is your first time of coming by here, hello. And if you're my wonderful returning subscriber, hello. So today's gist is a very sad one because of this man here, this young man here, whose name was Udamaka Wamum, was originally from Asaba in Delta State. Apparently his father was a former high judge, so this young man, before his demise, was living in East Point, Fulton County in Georgia, in United States of America. He was 34 years old and was married to a black American lady whose name was Tyler Ratcliffe, who was 24 years old. He was 34 and his wife was 24. So apparently there was a 10 years age gap between both of them. And the wife's mother, who happened to be Udamaka's mother-in-law, her name was Nikita Green, and she was 46 years old. So the story is just simple. It's not really simple, but it happened that Udamaka and his wife were estranged. That means their marriage it has ended, and the lady moved to be with the mom. And the the mom of the lady, that is the Nikita Green, was living in Long Lake Drive in Douglasville, Georgia, United States. So on the Sunday, that was on June 6th, when we were here mourning the demise of TB Joshua, this our brother in America, in Obodo Yibo, pulled his shotgun, went to the mother-in-law's house, and he started shooting. He started shooting from the back of the door, and before he got his way into the house. And it was a shooting that made people to start dialing in 911. A lot of people called in 911. According to the reports that day, a lot of people called in 911. And by the time the police got to the scene which was the mother-in-law's house, Udamaka was already inside the house, and they started having conversation. They had to call him on the phone because it was no longer just a shooting case, it was now a hostage case. They tried to talk him out from what he was about to do. Well, along the line, when they were talking with him, they had a gunshot sound, and they rushed into the crime scene, and lo and behold, Udamaka was down. He shot himself. That hurts. He shot himself. Not just shooting himself alone, they found out that he killed his mother-in-law and he killed his wife. That's what people say in abroad. And you begin to wonder what must have caused the whole thing. The story has it that him and his wife are estranged, they're no more together. And although the story did not give details of what might have caused him to go to this length. Oh God, I can't believe it. Hurts me that saying it actually hurts. The story did not give a full information or a clearer picture on what must have happened, whether there was a battle of normal thing when you divorce in abroad. Now you have to split your wealth into two. No, the story did not give those full details, but that is actually the normal process or the normal thing that happens when there is a divorce abroad, and the resulting effect of it. I can deduce that it has to be a case of money, or if not money wise, or okay, please pardon me, if you go through the guy's page, if I'm to also take things he posted on his own Facebook page, because if you go through his page, you realize that this man was saying his mind, but nobody was listening. The signs of suicide, depression was surreal. On countless occasions, he posted things, saying things like, he's not a cheat, saying he talked things about women, and the very one that actually struck me was when he said, women should stop framing men up, that there have to be a rule, there has to be a law, 20 years imprisonment for any woman who frames up a man. And if I'm to take that, I would simply say that there was actually, I would say, sort of like a framing thing. Maybe the wife was trying to do something to him that would have actually, tarnished his image, or tarnished, in abroad, once your paper, like if your file is to look for job, is gonna be a trouble. And looking at this African guy who he's in the States, and only God knows how far he's come. And if you also check some of his posts, you realize that sometimes he's like, oh, he was posting about money. I think he got some money. And whatever ish it was, maybe what the wife was presenting to him was, he was not digesting it properly. But it really hurts me so much to know that even if your wife was giving you the worst case in life, the decision he took was the worst. It was the worst because it's not just going to affect his family. It's not just going to affect his friends. Even ordinary single Nigeria who never knew him, seeing the story is going to feel bad, because this is an African, this is a Nigerian man who just lost his life, just took his own life. For what? For what? When there are many and many Nigerians or Africans who are back home who want to even get a little bit of that opportunity he had. It really hurt deep. I don't know where his own family members are, whether some of them are still back home here in Nigeria, but whatever it is, the decision he took was the worst he could ever imagine. Like, taking your life was just not it. And the funny thing is that before he did what he did, he posted an update on Facebook on that June 6th, and he said he professed his love to his loved ones. If I'm to quote him, he said, "To all my loved ones, it has been real." Like, legit, he knew he was going to do what he did. He knew he was going to wife himself and wife his mother-in-law and his daughter and his wife. Whatever it is, if you're like him and you're listening to this right now, death is not the best option. It doesn't solve anything. You can't go through pain in life and also go and go through pain wherever you're going to. If she's gonna take everything, let her take. Just leave. If it means you go becoming homeless, be homeless, but have your life. You understand? Have your life. Let's not let all these Black Americans, and let the laws of wherever we are make us to, change us from who we are meant to be to another person. I would really love to hear your opinion down in the comment section. Give out your own opinion on this whole issue. Was the step he took, was it the best? I know life abroad is not easy, and you suffer to get what you got, and then you got married to someone, and it's because of the person you're about to lose almost everything. I know it's not easy, but I don't think suicide or killing is the best option either.